Continue with the great Republican leader who lied through his teeth to the people of Kentucky to get reelected. Lied through his teeth. We haven't moved 1 inch toward liberty, not 1 inch toward constitutionalism, not 1 inch toward national security, not 1 inch dealing with border security, not an inch. And the Republicans control Congress and they pretend they have no power when they have enormous power. Imagine what the Democrats would do, controlling both houses of Congress against a Republican president. They'd be tying them up left and right. McConnell makes sure that Obama's nominees get a vote and go through. He makes sure that his massive, bloated, $500 billion deficit budget gets through. He makes sure that amnesty gets through. He makes sure that the trade provision in the Constitution is turned on its head against the Senate. He surrenders the power of the purse. All right. More with George Stephanopoulos, the fraud, absolute fraud. More and more is coming out about his connections to the Clinton money laundering organization. ABC News, you don't drop this guy soon, you're going down with him. The people already hate the big media. They already despise them. And this is why. Brian Williams, George Stephanopoulos, Dan Rather, all frauds. All leftists, but all frauds. I want you to hear the full answer that McConnell gives, because these are the talking points that are going out far and wide. Oh, okay, 6 years? Oh, that's okay. Cut one, go.
This is the president's top legislative priority right now, this trade promotion.
First of all, clown, why are you on TV? Why are you on TV? Go ahead.
Trade Promotion Authority. You appear to be his point man in the Senate. What's it going to take to get it passed?
Stop right there. Now watch how proud he is of that.
Yes, that's right. Yes. Yeah, I'm the point man for Obama. I hate the Tea Party. I hate those conservatives, those right-wingers, those Washington conservative groups, raising money on my back. But Obama's a good guy.
Go ahead.
Are you confident it will?
Yeah, we'll pass it. We'll pass it later this week. The president's done an excellent job on this.
Well, we want to thank the president. He's done an excellent job on trade. Excellent job.
What has he done on trade? What's the excellent job? McConnell's delivering virtually every Republican, maybe every Republican. So they need a dozen Democrats. Go ahead.
Point out to my members who are somewhat squeamish, as you can imagine, by giving the president a power on any issue, given his expansive view of his powers on so many other issues, that this is a trade promotion authority not just for President Obama, but for the next president as well.
Oh, okay, good. All right, everybody vote for it. It's not just for Obama, it's for the next president, too. What about the next 18 months? Don't worry about it. Just give it to him. Give it to him. And keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, what they're giving to him. That means the Senate, and if the House goes along, the House, too, will change its rules to prevent any amendments being offered to whatever Obama comes back with.
And you see, that's an up and down vote. So he'll get all the Democrats and a handful of Republicans, and nobody will be able to stop it.
Hey, but don't worry. It's always been this way. Then we'll get a Republican president. Why don't we wait for the Republican president?
No, we gotta do this now. I gotta show that I can run the Senate.
So in other words, it's all about McConnell. He wants to show he's not Harry Reid. But you are Harry Reid, you dummy. You're delivering Obama's agenda. Go ahead.
A 6-year trade promotion authority bill that will give the next president an opportunity to enter into additional trade agreements with other countries around the world. We know America is a big winner when we lower barriers to our products abroad.
We know America is a big winner when we lower barriers to our products abroad.
Here's what they need to do. Slash regulations that are killing our businesses here, making it impossible to compete overseas. Slash the ridiculous double taxation over $1 trillion sitting overseas that should come back to the United States, but we double it twice. Is that in the bill? No.
None of that's in the bill. None of that's in the bill.
Well, why is Obama so jacked up about that? He's so excited. He wants to get it through. What's that all about? I'll tell you what it's about. It's called a Trojan horse. Yes, a Trojan horse on immigration, on Hollywood, on the currency. There's actually a global warming provision in these 800 to 900 pages.
Oh, yes. There's a global warming provision. Mitch didn't tell you that, did he? Mitch didn't tell you that.
Not only that, why can't we, the people, read this before they vote on it? Now, ladies and gentlemen, this gets to the heart of the matter. Whatever's in this thing, the country belongs to you and me. The government belongs to you and me. Congress belongs to you and me. The presidency belongs to you and me. This all will affect us in significant ways. So we're left listening to people describe what they think is in the bill or what they want to be on the bill, but most of them haven't even read it. I have seen nothing that says Mitch McConnell has gone to that little office here in the Capitol building and read it. Have you read it, Mitch? Have you read it? It's like Lindsey Graham running around all over the country saying we have to reform our broken immigration laws. Lindsey, if that is his name, won't come on the Mark Levin show. His staff said no. And the reason is because Lindsey doesn't want to be questioned about existing immigration law. Existing immigration law is actually pretty damn good law.
It was passed by a prior Congress, signed by a prior president.
Yes. I wanted to discuss with Lindsey the various visa programs and people overstaying their visas. See, everybody here illegally is not a 4-year-old infant, ladies and gentlemen. No, it's true. Everybody in here isn't valedictorian either. No, it's true. Some people are liars who lied on their forms in their home countries and lied on their forms getting into this country on temporary work visas, temporary student visas, and 20 other temporary visas, and they decided not to leave. But they love America. Oh, they love America. Too damn bad. Get in line with everybody.
No, that's very harsh. You're xenophobic. This is good for the economy.
What's Mitch McConnell done about that? Nothing. But the Senate works, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah, the whole Congress works. The Republicans, they're so great. So there he is. He's still on with George Stephanopoulos, the fraud, the phony journalist. He's on there. He won't come on this show, by the way. Am I worse than George Stephanopoulos? I don't have any ethics violations. Would you put out another request for Mitch McConnell to come on this program, please? Tell him, Mark, I'm serious. His people monitor their show. Hey, people, if you can go on George Stephanopoulos' show, come on the Mark Levin show. I will be respectful. Now, I'll be firm, but I'll be respectful.
But in the meantime, I'm going to mock him unless he comes on the program. Very squeamish.
Cut 2, go.
I saw that little smile when you discussed President Obama. You've described
That's not smile. That's a constipated look that he has. So give him a pass on that. Go ahead.
relationship with the president right now is kind of an out-of-body experience. How do you intend to build on that? Do you
Stop. Oh, it's an out-of-body.
Come on, Mitch, you don't want to get out of that body, do you? that, I saw that smile on your face.
Now, this is this idiot, George Stephanopoulos. Complete fraud.
Yeah, I saw that out-of-body experience. How do you intend to build on that?
Here's my question, Mitch, since you're for bipartisan governance. What's Obama supporting that's conservative and constitutional? Hello, Mitch.
What is it? I can only do what's doable.
We only control all of Congress. Remember when Boehner used to get up and say, we only have 1/2 of 1/3 of the government. Now they control all of the legislature. You never hear him say that, do you?
No.
Go ahead.
And does it mean that Bourbon Summit that everybody's been talking about is no longer necessary?
Bourbon Summit? Has everybody been talking about a bourbon? Well, maybe Boehner's been talking about a Bourbon Summit. Has everybody been talking about a bourbon? Is this one a drink or two?
Oh, maybe it is. Is McConnell? Oh, maybe it's a Bourbon Summit. Go ahead.
Well, we've got a new Senate now.
We've got a new Senate. See, it's the bridge on the River Kwai, and he's the colonel. He's Alec McGinnis.
We got a new Senate now. I'm going to defend this Senate. I'm going to demonstrate it can work, bipartisan, we can govern. I'll send Karl Rove on Fox. He'll do the same thing. I got surrogates all over the place praising me. Unlike Harry Reid, I can get things done.
He can get things done when he gets 90% of the Democrats to vote for him. But he can't help save the Republic, and he has no intention of doing it. None. Zero. Go ahead.
Again, we voted more than 100 times in the first quarter this year.
See, here we go.
Look at this. We're voting. We voted more than 100 times in the first quarter of the year. Look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Majority Leader of the Senate.
Go ahead.
Last year, only 15 roll call votes on amendment in the entire year.
Well, I tell you what.
Well, I'm really squeamish. Oh. So we've had 100 votes, ladies and gentlemen. Last year, we only had 15.
Hey, dummy. You've had 100 votes pushing the Obama agenda. I wish you had zero. You had a Bourbon Summit from 8 in the morning to 8 at night. Go ahead.
We passed a budget for the last 5 years. The Senate.
Oh, they passed a budget. Remember that bloated, massive budget that they negotiated while running for office as fiscal conservatives? And behind our backs, they negotiated a massive omnibus budget with a $500 billion one-year deficit with Obama. Remember that? He's praising himself. Look what we did. We passed a budget. Schmuck!
Go ahead.
Didn't pass a budget, which is required by the law. The Senate's getting back to work. And what I'm doing is focusing on things upon which there is some bipartisan agreement.
Wow, that's just great. You're the best. You really are the best there, Mitch. Bipartisan agreement, and we're getting things done here. We've surrendered the treaty provision of the Constitution, the power of the purse, and now we're surrendering the whole commerce stuff. You know, it's bipartisan. We've had 100 votes. They only had 15 last year. I'd say I'm a great success. Where's the bourbon? Time for a bourbon summit. It's 3 in the afternoon.